British identification tag 1915. The British changed their dog tags in the course of the conflict. At the start of the war, soldiers were issued a single aluminum disc, but because of the huge numbers of volunteers, producers and engravers could not keep pace with demand. The aluminum discs were replaced by red, vulcanized asbestos fiber discs. In 1916, the War Office requested the addition of a second disc to cope with the problem of unidentified corpses. Well, that's a friendly greeting. How you doing, Lion? Is this gonna be like the night someone came in screaming in Turkish in all caps? You can have fun for a minute there. We'll see where you go with this. We'll see where you go with this, Lion. So anyways, can we get the dog back up? Not quite yet. Can we do anything with... And we did have that before. Was that Mass Effect? Lamia, do you remember, was that Mass Effect when someone came in slathering at the mouth, foaming at the mouth in Turkish curses? Good times. Good times. So what am I missing here? When the dog disappeared into that other hole, I'm not sure where he went.
Embedded in the static.
Lion, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. So where did the dog go when the dog disappears down? What's happening, Dangerous? How are you doing? Welcome back. So the dog's got wine, we've got wine, that's great. How do we get back up? The dog cannot reach that lever, not yet. We cannot go off to the side. He's happy to stay there. He's happy to stay. You think I can knock the lever with a bottle of wine? It's not something we've done before, but maybe. It could have been the Witcher, Lamia. It could have been. Doesn't seem like the dog wants to stay on that platform, though. Sit. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good boy. No, you're gonna need to stay. No, he's not gonna stay. Let's try this anyways. I still like the idea. Let's see if we can hit this thing. Yes. Yes. Okay. Progress. Hello, good sirs. I know. We're looking for the minecart. Anything else up there? No. Oh, excellent. Dog will be able to grab the wrench. Here, have a bottle of red wine. It's almost Friday. Or for some of you, it may already be Friday. But who's excited for Friday? Went to the vet this morning with my dogs. How are you doing? I said to the vet. It's almost Friday. Fridays don't actually have the same meaning for me that they used to. It's not like on a normal Friday I get to cut loose. Trench lantern. A lantern that could be folded away and stored flat in a backpack. Soldiers placed a candle inside the lantern, which protected it from the wind. There are some... You can still buy a candle lantern. It's pretty neat. It's a cylindrical... It's a little camping lantern. But it's a little cylindrical, expandable housing for a candle. So, almost like a trench lantern. Little hook on it, just like that. They're pretty neat. I always take those camping. They're great. And the candles burn like 6, 7, 8 hours. Very long burning candles because they're shielded from the wind. Just like it said. Now, hold on. Are we supposed to bring this to the end or drop it to the lower level? Let's see what these guys have to say.
French officers were proud of the heavy losses inflicted on the enemy. Emile, full of anger, refused to be decorated for what he considered to be a cowardly act.
Collapsing
Emile
the tunnels.
and Freddy were, however, happy to have saved Anna's father
Collapse
from
the
Baron
sap.
von Dorf's clutches. His scientific research could no longer be used to make weapons of war. Good news being few and far between, they wanted to savor this moment. But Anna had frightening news. Carl had been killed while trying to escape the POW camp. No. Upon hearing of his death, Emile became sickened with grief.
There's no way this game can have a happy ending, right? There's no way. Well, that was a blow. That's terrible. They tell us that he died, and then we have to watch it happen. Or even worse, we have to act it out. Tent canvas. Tent canvas was a soldier's refuge. Often, soldiers did not mount their tents, but rolled themselves up in them to stay dry. Extra clothing would have only slowed soldiers' movements, putting them in danger. I can't believe what Crash did. And he said I have a soothing voice. Well, that's very kind. I wonder how soothing it will be when we get to The Witcher. How soothing is it when I've been caught? How soothing is it when I scream? when I shout into the mic and it clips. Not too soothing then, right? Oh, come on now. We're rushing. Let's not rush. We've already been told we're dead, though. That's just horrible. Maybe it's not true. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe the dog tags were somehow a mistake. We can hope. Hold on. There we go. Exactly, like the ladder rage. Nothing soothing about the ladder rage. Well, it's no wonder Carl died, you think? Let's try something else.
Was?
1, 2. Is that just a trap? Are we not going to be able to get into that building at all? Maybe? Ah, no, we'll get in there. We'll get in there. Huh. Yes, you must investigate the apples. It is the most important thing. They're truly mystified by the apples. Have you ever seen such a beautiful piece of fruit? Why, no. Once in a magazine, but never in real life. Army Internal Correspondence, a special card that soldiers were allowed to send to each other. Brothers could thus correspond with each other even if they weren't stationed together. If one or several family members died, demobilization was not an option. In some cases, a whole family of men might be wiped out. Internal correspondence. Yeah. So they wouldn't move the troops. If a troop found out that his family member had died, there was no leaving the line, no going to deal with that. He would just get a letter. Just a letter. I don't know how it works in most militaries, but oh, that guy's up on the tree. Did not see him at first. Hey, you could take the wire cutters with you. Carl, please. Use your head. Take the wire cutters. We've already had a terrible omen. That's what I get for reading chat. That's what Carl gets for my reading chat. Sorry, Carl. My fault. My fault, Carl. There's this thing called chat. Wow. We're going to need that wine. I'm sure we're going to need that wine. Let's go back and get the wine. They wouldn't put it there if we didn't need it. That was possibly a waste of wine. We can't outrun this guy? Alright, good. Good. Like this. This makes sense. Nope, you gotta... Carl, pick up the thing. Thank you. British magazine. The magazine, London Opinion, encouraged British civilians to enlist. The cover features the famous poster of Lord Kitchener, the Defense Secretary, exhorting Britons to enlist, with his piercing gaze that follows you everywhere. Join your country's army. How's the stream doing tonight, by the way? Looks pretty good, stat-wise, network-wise. I think things are good. Anybody having any issues with it tonight? Sounded like Addy was still having some issues with it, but maybe that was not on this end. Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully, definitely. Oh, now we're in with the sheep. Huh. Needs more cowbell. Needs more cowbell. No one here but us sheep. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Alright, you're my bud. You're my bud. It's you and me, sheep. It's you and me. Love the sheep. Okay, now it's you and me. Now it's you and me. Look at that silhouette. Braces. Look like suspenders. The soldiers must have accessory. At the time, braces were the more popular alternative to belts, and provided support even for mud-caked loons. The guy who left this pair behind maybe had a solid belt for support. Braces. Is that a word that is still used in places? Is that used in England? Is that used anywhere? It would be suspenders here in the U.S. I don't think they've ever been called braces. Not that I'm aware of. Not here in the States. Could be wrong. Well, so far Carl's still alive. I hope that was all some big misunderstanding. The dog tags making it. Just trying to help. Just trying to help. Alright, buddy, we'll come back down to help you. Oh boy. Not good. That was a little odd. We should have been spotted right away at that rate. Once more until the breach. Ah, very good. There it is. Carl didn't die. Carl didn't die. He swapped his dog tags. Oh, very good. Very good. Very, very pleased with that. Very clever, Carl. Very clever. Maybe there'll be a happy ending after all. Carl, 1914.
September 15th, 1916. The bloody Battle of the Somme still raged on. 206,000 British soldiers would lose their lives there. Freddie was commissioned to drive the newest weapon of war. A major progress in a conflict that was literally stuck in the mud. But Baron von Dorf was also counting on this battle to shine in
Fleurs. Fleur. Why did we get the right to drive the tank? Maybe because we've done it before. Can't get the angle high enough to actually hit the plane. Maybe these. We'll just keep firing. Oh no, we've lost most of our support. There's one. We're not far enough out, are we? No. We had to know. We had to know. So let's see. Light the fuse. Okay. We have to maybe put out the fuse. We have to chase it down. Possibly. Chase the fuse and put it out. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Telegram from New Zealand. It's a boy. Stop. Brian. Stop. Mother and son okay. Stop. Miss you. Stop. It's a proper telegram. It's proper. What a hero. What a hero. Yeah, the frames look good. I think turning off those extra Wi-Fi devices helped. They were just giving my modem grief, even though we're not using it for Twitch. Oh my god. Quick time boxing, it's The Witcher all over again. Wow, frame rate. Frame rate, please. It's going about 5 frames a second right now. It's alright. We'll take the Baron out at 5 frames a second. I'll take it.
After too many missteps and too many battles lost, Baron von Dorf was demoted and moved far from the front lines. For him, a fate worse than death.
Somehow I didn't think the outcome of our fistfight was going to be his demotion.
1917.
Doesn't quite seem
Emil,
adequate.
still bedridden, beseeched Anna to travel to San Miel to find his daughter and share the sad news of Karl's death. Anna set off immediately.
Saint Miel, 39 kilometers. Diary entries. We haven't read any today. We're probably behind on some, even though they didn't flag us to read any yet. Yeah, let's back up one. May 13th, 1916. I managed to get away without taking a bullet. It was a close call. Poor Wilfred saved my life. I've got to get to Saint Miel. Hold on in there. Victor, I'm coming. It's his son, Victor. I've been trudging through the countryside for 4 months now. I'm so hungry, but I can't approach villages. I did try, but they recognized my accent. I nearly got myself arrested. I must be careful. This is his wife, Anna. Not Anna, sorry. The other woman is Anna. What is her name? I've mixed up their names. Still no news from Karl or Daddy. It's been 4 months today. What has happened to them? I must stop worrying. Maybe it's simply that letters aren't getting through. I daren't imagine the worst. Daren't imagine the worst. That's how it says it. Victor needs his father, and so do I. September 15th, 1916. Emil's morale slumps by the day. He hasn't had any news from Marie or Victor for months. Marie, that was Marie. Marie. He hasn't had any news from Marie or Victor for months. It's probably because Saint Miel has been cut off from the world. I fear the worst. Again, I fear the worst. I'm going to visit them. Surely they'll let a nurse through the lines. Guess we missed a few of hers. Back on May 9th, when she got the news, "Dear Lord, Carl is dead." He always spoke about his son, Victor, and when he told me that Victor was sick, he had a strange look in his eyes. He must have tried to escape to see his son. It's awful. How am I going to break the news to Emil? On May 14th, I found my father at last, and thank you, Freddy, for pulling him out of this hell. I daren't talk to Emil anymore. Carl's death has crushed him. We read. Let's back up. May 9th, 1916. Everybody calls me Lucky Freddy. If only they knew. It's not luck. It's you up there, shining down on me, showing me the way. I think about you every day, sweetheart. September 15th, 1916. I couldn't do it. I had his life in my hands and I couldn't do it. Killing him would have brought you back, wouldn't have brought you back. And you wouldn't have wanted to see me kill. He wasn't worth it. Nothing's holding me back here now. If I survive this damned war, I'll be heading home. Sorry, Crash, you came back to onions. You came back to onions. Everyone's quite sad in the story right now. And they think Carl is dead. I can't recall. Have you seen this game or played it through? So Carl was escaping the POW camp. And, before that. Anna received news that Carl had died. And gave Emil the dog tags, and Emil was crushed. Turns out Carl didn't die. Sounds like onions, yes, accurate. Turns out Carl didn't die, though. Carl was escaping the POW camp, and he came upon a dying man, and he swapped his dog tags. He was being chased. It was a very close pursuit, and he saw a dying man, traded the dog tags, and hid. And when the troops found the man, they passed on the dog tags, and the dog tags made their way to Anna and to Emil. So they don't know that he's alive. He's trudging hungry towards San Miel. Freddy's alive. He's earned the nickname Lucky Freddy, and Big Brave Walt pulled through too. Things aren't so grim after all. But that was before he got the news. May 14th, 1916. What happened in that POW camp? Why did they shoot Carl? I hate this godforsaken war. How can I tell Marie that Victor will never see his daddy again? Carl's still alive. Carl is still alive. There may be a happy ending yet. Well, maybe for someone. Maybe for a few someones. If we're very, very lucky. Is that a little girl stuck in a tree? Well, there's dogs or wolves barking at that girl up a tree. Winter. Winter was harsh for soldiers in the trenches, and troops suffered from the perpetual cold and damp, with temperatures often below zero on the Western Front. Many ended up in the infirmary with frostbite, which could ultimately lead to amputation. It was important to try and keep the feet dry. Yes, it is, so we learned. Whoa! Those look like very mean dogs. I think we're gonna need something to deal with them. Oh, bro, no! You didn't see me? You didn't see a thing? Hurry up, Carl. Carl is starving. He's very tired. You can just tell. He's not even moving. very well. But I had a log. Come on. I was gonna smack the dog with a log. Or not. Let's get another log. Maybe throw it past them. Maybe if I throw the log past them. Yeah, okay. Well, it sort of made sense. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Allez. Hurry, hide, they're coming. You must go upstairs, Carl. Go hide in the attic. Or on the roof. Oh, wow. Are we going to escape on horse? Yes, please. Please, horse? Please tell me we get to escape on horseback. Come on. Come on, horsey. No. Okay. I want to ride the horse. Please tell me we get to ride the horse. Hey, Crash, I don't know. Welcome back. I don't know if you're reading chat, but what was your friend's problem getting Netflix going?
Starving.
Can't have been that complicated,
Carl
right?
realized he'd never reach San Miguel. His strength fading. Destiny still had one
Carl!
more surprise in store.
Well, that reunion came a little sooner than expected.
They were only about 20 miles from San Miguel when their hopes were again dashed.
Oh, come on. Let him have a moment. Let him have a moment, please.
No.
Oh, no. Carl, we need a tire. Whoa. This music is great, too. Is there a single piece of music in this game that isn't excellent? I don't think there is. It's all good. French gendarmes camp. They won't even let the dog through. No, dog, you may not have the wine. But we need the wine. Probably for the latter. Gendarme. Gendarme. Thank you, Lamia. I know we need a tire, but these guys are gonna recognize me, aren't they? Or not. Or not. Huh. All right. Can't go in unless you're dressed like a soldier. And there's the uniform. But, anything else we can do with the pup?
What?
Come here, pup. Come here, pup. I need your help.
What?
Yes, lift the car. Help Anna with the car. Good dog. Good dog. Huh, you haven't been in here.
Hey, what? Huh? What?
Surely they'd recognize me down here. Okay. I guess they wouldn't. They don't really. They're not all looking for Carl. That's silly. It's not like everyone's looking for Carl. Back at the camp, they were looking. Oh, I spoke too soon. Gee, I don't know what's going on. That sounds really good. Mac and cheese sounds really good. Okay, once more. Can't get the wine. Alright, we need that uniform. We need that ladder. We need lots of things. Are we actually in chapter 4? I'm not sure. If we moved into chapter 4, I'm not sure I noticed. I think this might still be chapter 3. Maybe at the end when we beat up the Baron. Maybe that was chapter 4. Alright, so we need a blue uniform downstairs, blue uniform's up here. We need a gray uniform to get somewhere else, and the gray uniform's on the wash line. Maybe, if we just time it right until this guy's not looking. Oh yes, there we go. Okay. Okay, no problem. No money, no problem. Unless these guys turn around. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Uno mas. Once more into the breach. No! Carl! No! Carl, no! Game, you don't have to play the mini cutscene every time. I got it. It's there. Whoa, nope. Quick, Carl. Yeah, Crash, that was really awesome. That was... Life is tough, right? And when you're having one of those days... I think that was awesome. What you were trying to do. Besides enjoying playing. Besides that, it was awesome. Yeah, that was. I'm whispering responses to you, Crash, for the same reason. For the same reason as the things I'm describing in the whisper. Just You know, it's hard to know where that fine line is. It's a crazy world we live in. Wow. That worked. That worked. Now, I haven't seen Pone tonight, and I hope he's doing well. And I hope he pops in to say hi. Sack of bran. Wheat was rare, so cereals were used to make flour for bread. Wheat bran is darker and composed mainly of fiber, but also crammed with vitamins and minerals. Today, it's an integral part of high-fiber diets. Back in the day, it was a sign of hard times. Oh. Okay. Okay, fair enough. You didn't see them. Wonder why. I wonder why. Well, hold on. I wonder why. Why can't I back up to those messages? I was saying, Crash, I think you handled it very well. That's what I was saying. I think you handled it very well. It's not an easy situation. And somebody's going through something like that. Where's the middle ground? You don't want them to feel worse if you call attention to it, and you certainly don't want to dismiss it because it's important stuff. It's very important stuff.
Was?
There's really nothing like the stuff we get into in our own heads sometimes. We can be so cruel to ourselves. I mean, forget for a moment how cruel we can be to each other as humans. We can be awfully cruel to ourselves. Well, Crash, let me send you another test here. French emergency banknote. The French National Bank struggled to produce enough coins and banknotes, so emergency money was produced. Local authorities were permitted to drop their own banknotes with their own design. £2. I guess you didn't see that then. You didn't see the test, huh? That's weird. I don't know what platform are you on right now? I didn't know BTTV had a disable whisper option. I guess that could be useful if you don't want people spamming you. Because one of the things with whispers is it's cross-channel. So if you're watching one channel and you want to whisper to someone in another, usually that's fine. You can do that. You can whisper to anyone, anywhere, anytime. So I guess that makes sense that they would take that off, make it an option. Good boy. Good boy.
Hey, what?
Yes. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock. Lamia, knock, knock. Who's there? We want the wine. I got it, Crash. Got it. Got it, got it. It's like they're working. Yes, we will get you some wine. No problem, sir. No problem. Wine coming. We ask the questions. We want the wine. Let's do two things here. Let's knock that down. You guys didn't see that, right? I'm not wasting wine or anything. No, of course not. Actually, I don't know what we need from up there, but let's go deliver the wine while I've got it in my hand. Oh, okay then. You can't drink over here. My goodness. All right. No, I see what we're doing here. Yes, you must grab. You must grab. Really? But come on, you're all getting too picky here. You're all too picky about uniforms. Okay. Fine then. We're playing dress up today. How do you like the stream? We're playing dress up today. How do you like my blue outfit? How do you like my gray outfit? How do you like my nightgown? Here you go, sir. Sir? Sir?
Hey, aquí what?
Oh no! Yeah, don't hit the dog though. Yes, thank you. Leave the door open. Perfect. Postcard. A postcard of a luscious woman, sent to a soldier at the front. Such postcards were popular among troops. I bet they were. Okay, so another blue uniform over here. Maybe the one with wine on it? Yes, the one with wine on it. Great, it's perfect. That's perfect. We have a wine-stained uniform. Even better, we are a superior officer now. And you shall give us the wheel. Is that something else over here? Attention! Attention! Onward! Pay us no mind, pay us no mind. Okay. Well, that's a lot easier than throwing a grenade into the tank in Metal Gear Solid, eh? Oh, okay, maybe that one's not, though. Oh, shiza. Hold on. Oh, do we? All right, there are five pipes coming at it. I spoke too soon about it being easier. They were just warming us up. They were just warming us up. Okay. Looks like we need to drop five of these. That's what I'm thinking. Or we dodge until he opens the... Ow. I wasn't looking at the gunfire, I was looking at the top of the tank. Because I'm wondering, do we throw it like these? They open up, we toss it in. They open up, we toss it in. Then the next armored vehicle comes, the big one. And its top is not open. So maybe maybe it's a waiting game. I thought we had to maybe toss, into the launchers. Now I'm not so sure. But if we wait, that makes sense. Oh jeez, we're gonna have multiples, aren't we? Yes, of course. Of course they did. Oh, what a piece of music. It's still going, okay. And we're not, and we're not. Multitasking. Oh no. This is pretty awesome. All right, pop your top. No, not yet. Fine, fine, don't pop your top. It's still going. That was bad. Ow, worse. We're so almost dead. Come on now. I know it's a big tank and all, but it's gotta go sometime. Yeah!
San Miguel. At last.
Chapter 4.
Their euphoria was short-lived. Intercepted by German troops who still held San Miguel, Carl and Anna were led to the officers' quarters for interrogation.
Trophy
Carl
hype!
was sent back to fight for the Germans, while Anna was sent to the infirmary to care for soldiers. On April 8th, the French
Yeah, I do like
forces
the ding,
launched
too.
an assault on
I like
Saint
the
Mihiel,
ding.
an opportunity that Karl would not let slip by.
Man hat Deutscher.
Crash, what do you think her mom thought of that? Because that's what she said, literally. She didn't say, I am eating because Jay said to enjoy some of this great food. She said to her parents, I am eating for two today. I imagine they were pretty close to a heart murmur. Oh wow. This dog just found his human. This dog just found his human. Wish they would keep the music playing when we go to the diaries. It's this great song that they have on the diary screen and the item screen, but it's always a cut from whatever game music was playing. February 3rd, 1917. Miracles do happen sometimes. Karl is alive. Yes! Karl is alive. That was quite a smart escape. Dressing the dead guy in his clothes actually worked. We have crossed the lines, and we are so close to our goal. I hope they let me out of the infirmary. I'm gonna try to find Marie's farm. Karl is being held at the barracks. They suspect he's a traitor. Let's back up, because we hadn't read this one either. January 18th, 1917. I was going to give myself up this morning, but then I saw Anna, and she saved my life again. Now we're driving to Saint Mihiel. My poor feet will never forgive me. I don't know how we'll cross the front line, but I know these hills. We'll find a way. March 2nd, 1917. I'm not a spy. How many times do I have to tell them to make them believe me? Having served under von Dorf isn't helping matters either. If only I could see Marie and Victor just for 1 minute. I have to know they're safe. But seeing them means getting out of here first. Oh, did I miss his second one? Hold on. Last one? No, we did. We got it. Okay. Despite... We didn't get to ride the horse, did we? I hope we get to ride a horse still. Surely they would let us ride a horse. And I still have hopes that maybe this game will have a happy ending for someone. Or not. Maybe our heroes will survive. No. I need that. Guter Hound. Did he just say Guter Hound? Lamia, did he say Guter Hound? Guter Hound. That's fantastic. I think he did. I think he said Guter Hound.
An der Krummstörung Lumpen anfrotzen.
German identification tag, 1916 model. An identification tag with a detachable part used by authorities in corpse administration. The main part was left on the body. This model was put in service late 1916. A detachable part. The main part was left on the body. Wow.
Gut gemacht. What?
Alter Fritte! Hey, werk was ran! Runter nur! Hey, Swurbelebelack!
Shirley? And don't call me Shirley. Looks like I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue.
Was?
Alright, so the helmet's in here. I can see the helmet. But we don't have the code. We don't have the code yet.
What?
So, what are we missing? Where is the code? Let's go back upstairs real quick in case we missed part of it. Let's see. Numbers.
Du bist ein guter.
Guter. It's letting us travel quite a ways back. Something tells me we're not going to find the code over here, but let us look. Saint Mihiel, occupied. Occupied by the Germans from September 1914. As a salient on the front, Saint Mihiel was a key strategic position. It also stood on the railway line between Paris and Nancy. The Allies made several unsuccessful attempts to liberate the town before the arrival of American troops in 1918. Yeah, sorry, Lemmy, if I didn't mean to open that topic up, but I had to mention it. It was too funny. I still can't get it out of my head that you said that to them. Or trying to imagine the look on their face. Their faces. Oh boy. Gas, gas, quick boys! The gas used during the war was heavier than air, and so seeped into trenches and tunnels. Pockets of gas might stagnate in shell holes on the battlefield, preventing soldiers from removing their masks, which were restrictive and uncomfortable. Even today, unexploded gas shells still lurk beneath the farmland and fields along the former front. That's a horrible thought. Gas, gas, quick boys! Wow, look at that picture. Yes, I know, we don't look right. We don't look proper yet. Alright, so numbers. The clocks, we have clocks. I suppose it could be the clocks, though that would almost be a silly puzzle. So this clock has the shorthand at 3 and the longhand at 11. Does that mean the third number is 11? I'm going to jot these down, but I think that's a little silly if that's what it is. And maybe it is. We saw a few clocks. Maybe they're all set differently and they represent the code. Yeah, crash that picture. Wait, what movie? Your wife and 2 older daughters are at the movies. Guess what movie? Guess what movie? Should I know? Should I know? I mean, should it make sense? What would they be at? I know that my mother wants to see that new Amy Winehouse documentary. But I'm guessing that's not where they're at. No, that's the same. That shows the same time. How about, Lamia, you got a guess? What movie are they at?
Was?
And these pictures on the... Well, hold on. Previously, we had to knock some paintings down to get the code. Let's go knocking into people. Hey! Hiya! Hey!
Hey, what? What?
What movies are out right now? It's not going to be all the way over that way. Magic Mike. Huh. Oh, we haven't been over here. Service bell. Where am I typing? I was reading chat. This guy didn't speak to us because... Yes, what can I do for you? I'm just gonna ring your bell. Alright. Let's see what else is out here. A flagpole. Well, let's see. If you're making a mac and cheese... 21, 16, and 9. Okay. Yeah, I was going to guess about 9, but I guess everyone loves mac and cheese. Everyone loves mac and cheese. First thing I thought of when you said you were making that was... hungry. Hungry. Oh, okay. That's an interesting trade. The Gazette des Ardennes. The Gazette des Ardennes was a daily newspaper published in Belgium and distributed in the German-occupied zone. The newspaper was a German propaganda tool written in French, informing the local population of occupied zones and POWs of the German and Austro-Hungarian empires feats of daring do. All right. Well, you've got your hands full. You've got your hands full. My father has 3 families, so I have half brothers, sisters who are quite a bit older, and I have a half sister who is 14. I also have a sister who's very close to my age in her 30s. Maybe this guy wants an apple. Let's see if he wants an apple. Oh, no. Dog, I was trying to give him the apple. But that's okay. Has anyone noticed any numbers? Has anyone noticed any codes? Combination. We've got a combination lock we cannot access. We cannot open the door until we have some numbers. Would you stop giving the apple to the dog? I know, that's very sweet. It's very sweet, but... This guy's not going to let us out. Here, take an apple instead of a proper uniform. Yeah. How about no? How about no?
Hey, Walt!
Let's go back to the flagpole. We haven't done anything with the flagpole. I'm not sure we can, but... Nothing, huh? We give you another apple?
Wen kent's luftig?
Ja, du managed.
What? What? Werft da meine daran?
Maybe now we can ask this guy for a helmet? Now that we've been told to go this way? I hope it's not just that. Please. Please. Guter Hund. Guter Hund. You know what? Here, you can just have the apple. Especially if you'll stop barking for a minute. No! Take the apple and quit rough. Rough! Rough. Rough. Do you want an apple, sir? No. Oh, the helmet's no longer on the shelf back there. The shiny helmet is no longer on the shelf back there. Wonder where it went. Maybe we can find it somewhere else now.
Hey, Walt!
Well, it's been a little while since I was stuck like this. Here, we break a window. Break a window. Or the apple.
Ja, brav.
We do not have the numbers for this, by the way. We don't. Let's just... The clocks were both set to 3:11. More than one clock was set to the same thing. Alright, there's keys. The guy by the bell has keys. Keys open the door. Still don't know about the combination. But the guy with the bell just throws up a question mark.
What?
What? Huh? Anybody got any ideas? Throw them at me. If you've got an idea, let me know. We can't seem to interact with the flagpole. Does not seem to be a thing. If we go west from here, there's the man with the horse who gave us a collectible for an apple. And grab another apple, but we can throw the apple. But what would we throw it at? Maybe we can throw it at the keys? Maybe we can throw it at the keys? What do you think? It does stop on the keys. Are you kidding me? Okay. Change of plans. I think I see what's going on here. I think I got it. I think I got it.
Auf geht's.
Oh, I'm out of... This is... He should not be there. Jack should not be there. Let's see. Because I was looking for Dale. What I really need to do is take my See, I don't know if I can pull it out. Now it's kind of under wires. I need to take my keyboard with all my hotkeys on it, and I need to label the keys. At least color code them. Like, I've got happy ones. I should make them green. I've got angry ones. I should make them red. All right, Crash. But where did they come from? Where did you get these magical numbers? Maybe in here. Flag for the flagpole. Oh, there are the numbers. There are the numbers. Some numbers. 1, 2, 3. And they show different positions. So if we had a grid of 9 squares, the bottom center would be the first number. Left middle would be the second, and right middle would be the third. Maybe, I see the flagpole in the background. I bet when we put up the flag, we're going to see those numbers, and maybe it's the 815 that you looked up, Crash. But that's awesome. We still have to go through the motions anyways. Yep, 815. That's cute. Let's see what it looks like, though. Oh, it was on the middle floor. That's right, it was in the room with the helmet. That helmet had been on that shelf, and then that helmet disappeared, and then it was there when we actually got into the room. So, yep, 815. Very nice. Come on, no, come on, game. It was on the flag, so that window up in the locked room had some scribbles on it. A 1, a 2, a 3, and when we raised the flag, yeah, well, you saw it. You saw it.
Hey, now get what?
Broken French bayonet. Unlike the broader German bayonet, the French bayonet was needle-like and designed to pierce enemies and cause serious internal damage. French foot soldiers were disappointed with the bayonet's damage potential, so added notches to create further damage as the bayonet was removed. A serrated bayonet. Carl! Carl! This way! Well, that was fast. Gas behind and bombs ahead. That was our dog's favorite human. They had just been reunited. That was terrible. know the dog's not down here with us. But I'm actually a little surprised that it didn't just move the dog down here anyways. Yeah, like it just did there. Like it just did there, exactly.
What? Auf, Mann! Auf geht's!
Hip flask. A hip flask could be secreted nicely into a trouser or jacket pocket and generally contained a wee dram of the strong stuff to give soldiers a hearty nip before strolling into danger or after pulling through a tight spot. A hearty nip. Hearty nip. Okay, well, we'll be back.
Hey, what?
No, can't go that way.
What?
What? Oh, geez, we can't even go back up. Yet. Can't do anything with the rope at the moment.
Hey, what?
Oh, well, that's different. I already tried that.
What? What?
Does the rope interact? Is it swinging because I walk by it? Can we get the rope to swing
What?
into the gas mask somehow?
Hey, what?
Do we have anything we can throw? We don't have anything we can throw. Alright, so dog can pull the shells. Raise the rope, raise the hook. But I can't seem to... Oh, you know what? I bet we can. Yeah, alright. Let's try that again. Score! Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. It's a dog gas mask. That is so cool. It's a dog gas mask.
What?
That is awesome. Good dog.
Braves Tier.
Guter Hund. Heavy German helmet. This helmet was introduced to replace the pointed German helmet on the battlefield, to protect soldiers from shrapnel. It was much thicker than the French model and offered better protection. Its rim even protected the ears. The price of such protection was that it was much heavier, 1.32 kilograms as opposed to 0.58 kilograms. The heaviest helmet ever to have been produced. Wow. Yeah, I guess... Is that not the classic, the German helmet you would see in lots of World War II films from, what am I trying to say, The Light? Like, okay. The first thing that comes to mind is Bedknobs and Broomsticks, which is a Disney film. So that's why my mind was going that way. But point is not Bedknobs and Broomsticks, not Disney, not Light. No, the point is this not the helmet that you would just see in a lot of classic war films? Heavy, dark, Sits pretty low. Protects the ears, as they said. A thick rim. I think that's the helmet. Rather than the pointed helmet, that's the helmet I always think of as a German World War II helmet.
What?
While Carl was about to finally make it back home, Freddy was joining the Canadian troops stationed at Vimy. In the sky, George, a British aviator from the Royal Air Force, was spotting the German positions for artillery support. On this day, Canadian troops led the charge.
Begging your pardon, but couldn't you have pulled the lever? Did you really need Lucky Freddy to pull the lever? Maybe they did. Maybe that was exactly the point. Only Lucky Freddy could succeed at that. Lucky Freddy or bust. Alright, but what are we trying to hit? Before we aim, what are we trying to hit? King of the Hill. Still don't know what we're aiming at. It says fire. Wow, what is that? Brody helmet. The Brody helmet was also known as the Tommy or shrapnel helmet and was worn by all British Empire forces, whether British, Canadian, or Australian troops. Even the American Army used it when they first joined the war. Its distinctive form brought it a whole host of other nicknames: dishpan hat, tin pan hat, wash basin, and battle bowler. The Germans called it the Salatschüssel, salad bowl, Salatschüssel. Salatschüssel. Ah, got it. 5, 10, so we needed about 7. 7 and 65. 7 and 65. Yeah, right about there. Come on. Okay, close enough. I think that's close enough. 7. Yes, and 65. So 60, 80, 70, 65. Hello. Hello. Lucky Freddy. Lucky Freddy does it again. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Achtung. Canadian coins. Oh, we got a lot of those here in the States. They always get mixed up with our pennies. Canadians already used cents and dollar pre-independence. In 1914, they were minted with the image of King George V. Canadians in France earned $1.1 per day, corresponding to the average daily wage of an office or factory worker. Are those the gears beneath the gun, maybe? Does that make it functional? Nice, okay.
Okay, boys, hey, you.
Okay, boys, hey you! What are we targeting?
Come on, boys.
I know you want me to fire.
Hey, boys, hey, you. Southwest.
I know. Random shot. Hold on. Anyone want to tell us what our target is proper? Or is the pilot meant to do that? Okay. He's not saying anything. I move. I move. I move. He's not saying anything. Let's raise it a little bit. So he can see. We can't see past the clouds and the smoke, but he can. So I guess when we're on target, he'll tell us. He did before when I was just flailing about, but I didn't process it. Alright, let's try fresh. I think I got way off position. So somewhere over here? No. You say when. Just say when. Anytime. Anytime. I was being all linear about it. Now I'm just flailing. How about it? Target. East, okay, there we go. East.
Southeast.
Southeast. I see. I hear. North. Bang. East. East. North. Southeast. Oh boy. It may not be that light-spirited. It may be pretty morbid at times. Very morbid at times, but this is a fantastic game. It's so well crafted. I'd like to find out a little bit more about the we're dead making of this game that keeps killing me. We don't have quite as many deaths in here as Dark Souls, but you know, We've actually died a lot. We probably have a good 20, 30 deaths in this game. That was harsh. Let me see if I can get ahead of the next group. Oh, God. That's exactly what happened last time. Yes, the point. Yeah, got it. Got it. Thank you. Thank you much. Stay closer to the tank here. Sort of closer to the tank. Till it flips. And then we'll stay back. And then we'll stay back. Okie dokie. That was a little cheap. Don't, no, not all the way back. No, no, come on. Come on. I don't want to repeat the tank sequence again and again.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Knight of Mordor, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to the war. Welcome to the war. How are you doing today? This Thursday or Friday, depending on where you are. All right, come on now. Let's stay back. Let's stay back. All right, now let's go forward. Run, 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 run. Run. Oh, God, no, no. Let me through. You could have just let me through. You didn't have to make me knock it down. Heavy fire, heavy fire. Okay, so what do we have here? Ah. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Oh, yes. Yeah, that happened. That happened. Nothing else down here. Hooray! Hooray! Crest model. Relief models of hills were made so that soldiers could visualize their objectives. Those are great kinds of maps, aren't they? Relief maps. Physical 3D relief maps. Fantastic. And fortunately, we can enjoy them now. Not to navigate a battlefield. Raise the flag! Hooray!
After so many failures and sacrifices, the Canadians finally managed to take the hill back from the Germans.
Oh,
The
Canada.
United States' entry into the war grew more certain by the week.
That's right, the U.S. still hasn't entered the war by this
The last
point.
letter from Freddie's younger
3
brother
years, right? 3
confirmed
years
his country's
before we entered the war.
newfound eagerness to join the fight.
Does that sound right? It was 3 years before the U.S. entered the war?
Carl was within a few hundred yards of Emil's farm when the rumbling of the French air patrols began thundering through the April sky.
Typing, please.
Hey, Juan!
Diaries. April 9th, 1917. At least you've been spared this madness. The whole world has gone crazy. Even my younger brother wants to enlist. I have to talk some sense into him. He has no idea of the hellfire and damnation going on here. It was a glorious victory today with my Canadian comrades, but at what price? But at what price? There's more. Sorry to break up the song. The rural world during the war. With most able-bodied men at the front, farm production still had to continue to feed the population. Women, the elderly, and children were set to work on farms. The requisitioning of horses made tilling the land even harder. Prisoners of war were also used to help the war effort. I wonder if we can go back at some place, maybe in a menu, and look at the photos. Look at all the photos that they've shown throughout the facts and diaries and items that we've found.
Juan!
Oh, wow.
What?
What do you see, dog? What do you see?
Hey, Juan!
Guter Hund.
Was?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Guter Hund. Such a good dog.
Come here!
Had a feeling we could break that window. Just had a feeling.
Hey, Juan! Again!
Our dog's not over here. He's not over here at the moment. Do we need to retrieve him? I wonder. Or will he just show back up? I guess we dropped the ladder. We can probably let's see what's going on with the window real quick. The window was just to vent the gas. I think the window was just to vent the gas. I think Knight of Mordor took off. Hello, hello, goodbye. All happened so fast. Nope, not that. How about that? Or maybe we don't need to. He's not jumping back in. Alright, I'm gonna assume the dog will come through. I guess we need to go back up the way we came. Thought maybe we could go under it. So much for that. Ration ticket. Rationing was introduced into occupied zones, especially for bread, as there was not enough food to go around. Rationing enabled the authorities to regulate the distribution and quantity of food available and prevent prices soaring. Now can we help the dog down? Does it even...
What?
No, he still won't go back up there. Okay, dog, I have some confidence you will find your own way. Suddenly the dog will show up, won't he? Won't he? If we call him.
Hey, come here.
Yes, no, maybe.
What? Up.
No. Why is it we can't get the dog down?
Hey, what?
Maybe it was, I don't know, too high up? Doesn't make sense.
What?
Hop in the basket, bud. Come on. Oh, great. The basket was just a little too high for him before. Okay. Okay. That was a little rough around the edges. Overall, the mechanics and simple puzzles in here have been pretty good. Really pretty good.
Hey, what?
Really? We're struggling to get the dog up here? You know, we could carry him. We could carry him. Except we can't carry him.
What?
What? What? Dog can't take the ladder. If we could get the dog up on top of this thing, that might work. But if we bring this thing back down, how's the dog going to get up on top of it? All that does is block us from progressing. Or did it? Did it even move?
Hey,
Good boy.
what?
All of me, I'm sure I can come up with some. I'm sure I could come up with some. But first, can you help me get through here? Right. We need the dog on the top level. Just like that. There you go. Okay. So that put it back down here. Yes. Dog can't climb. No. Of course the dog can't climb. It has wheels. We can't seem to roll it. The basket swung, but I'm not sure the basket swung enough. What are we carrying? Looks like we have a knife. We could cut the rope and put the dog in the basket and carry him.
Come here, come. What?
Well, we've done that. We've done that. Let's see if the dog needs to come back up here. Can't grab that handle. We don't have anything to throw. Yeah, handle. Did I just say handle or did I just say handle? Handle on the ground. Maybe I can grab the handle down here. Aha! Finally! Finally! Brain, thank you. Thank you, brain. Finally. Not good. Not good at all. No idea what we just did. Or what we're trying to hook, but let's find out.
Hey, up what?
No, he doesn't want out. Hold on, so... Stay there for a second. Stay there, doggy. We need to be up on top of that. Is the dog not right there? He's not. Okay. All right, all right.
What? What?
Oil lamps. Electricity was not widely available, but candlelight and oil lamps were. The glass windshield was lifted to light the wick, and the intensity of light was adjusted by adjusting the wick's length.
Auf geht's.
Okay, where did the dog go? Yes, all right, very good.
Na los.
Very good. Coffee beans. Oh boy. They said the coffee word. They said the coffee word. We might have to take our... It's been 3 hours. We need to take a break. We need to take a break and get some coffee in a minute here. Coffee was sold as beans, and neither ground nor roasted. Generally, grocers would prepare the brew for their customers. Coffee was also home ground in Peugeot coffee mills.
What? Na geh mal.
Okay, so we lifted that. We got coffee. What did that affect? What did that affect? No. No. Basket. The basket can't go higher, can it? May as well grab one of these. One more brick.
What? Na los.
Okay, dog doesn't want to go down. Why not? Why not? Why not? What do you see? Tell me what you see.
What?
I mean, go ahead, pull it again, but... all right, fine. Okay, fine.
What?
Any more windows? No. That second floor, maybe it was open. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, and it is open, in fact. It wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. No, it's not open. The dog can probably get out, but... hold on. Ramp. Ramp. I need some coffee. Clearly I need some coffee. Clearly. No. No. Hello. There we go.
What? What? Hey, what? What?
We're coming. We're coming. It's one of my favorite hobbies is lurking. Oh no. Victor! Victor! Hurry! Oh my. Look at that. Oh my god. Come on. No! No! Oh god. Okay, wait. That's... For a minute I thought we were supposed to die. Scripted like that.
Je suis là. C'est moi, Carl. Ne pars pas. Reste avec moi. Marie.
Marie.
Marie, tiens bon.
You can do it. You can do it. That's what I was afraid was actually happening. We saved her butt. Come on, Carl. Come on, Carl. Don't do this to us now, Carl.
April 16th, 1917. Emile was still sick. But the general needed every soldier who could stand to launch his big offensive. Once again, it was to be the battle that would bring an end to the war.
Going to take a break here. Going to take a break here just because it's been 3 hours. It seems like the game is wrapping up. We may be done with the game soon. But I have to decide what else we're going to do tonight after that. And I need to take a break. So before we go into the last part of the game. Sorry, I moved my mic. Before we go into the last part of the game, I'm going to take that break and grab some coffee. Let's see. Okay. Okay, got the bits and pieces in place. If I leave the game sound on, you're going to hear that guy yelling at us, yelling at Emile. So, I don't want to put on some silly EDM music on the break either. So this will be a quiet break. And I will be right back. Give me 5, maybe 8 minutes. The coffee will be made quickly, but I might grab a quick bite as well. And bio. I shall be back. Hang in there. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Before I take this break, we got to experience this together for a moment. We got to experience this together. I don't know what's here. OBS multi-platform. I'm running a beta version of OBS. 0.1. Version of OBS I'm running is 0.10.1. And there's been an update. There's been an update to OBS multi-platform. Let's see what the changelog is. This is exciting. It really is exciting. I can't really read the changelog. It's too long. This is awesome. OBS multi-platform has had a massive update. I've been waiting for this. Let me see if there's any highlights I can share. A noise gate. There's a noise gate. Oh my god, noise gate. A gain audio filter. Profile support, scene collections, a scroll effect filter. Oh, scrolling text has come to multi-platform. Scrolling text. This is huge. This is huge. You can reorder your scenes. You can reorder sources. Oh, thank you. Thank you. A major memory leak with async video sources. Oh my god. This is what I've been waiting for. OBS just got a booster shot. Multi-platform. OBS multi-platform just got a major booster shot. Wow. Alright, well that's fantastic. I was wondering why my scene switch didn't work. It was because there was a pop-up window about OBS update. I'm going to take that break now and just go enjoy this. I'm not doing the update in the middle of the stream, but the update will be in place for tomorrow. Be right back. All right. Yes, back and back. How's everybody doing? Coffee. We have achieved coffee. And all is right with the world. Hold on one sec. Not only coffee, but I had a snack. I got a good snack. Okay. April 16th, 1917. I need to go bring more men. Okay, there's one. Two. And before we send the third. Espionage. Understanding the important role of information. What snack? What watch? What watch? That's why I had to hide the camera again, because it was stuck in my teeth. It still is a little bit. It still is. So, what do you think we should do later tonight after Valiant Hearts? Should we play some Don't Starve? We don't need to talk about it now, but maybe think about that a bit. We'll have a couple hours. Ribs. Gotta love the ribs. Carnivore. Carnivores till the end. Omnivores till the end. Yeah, I guess thinking about what game to play next, the thought that comes to mind is this game is fantastic, but it has not produced a lot of smiles. Maybe we could think of something we can smile a bit more for. I feel like I've had such a stern face for last night's stream and tonight's stream. But as much as I might mean something lighter, we're not going back to Child of Light. We're not going back to Child of Light. That won't get me smiling. We gotta think of something else. Don't Starve might do it. Don't Starve might do it. Espionage. Understanding the important role information and disinformation could play. War offices on all sides took espionage and secrecy very seriously from the outbreak of the war. Balloons, zeppelins, and aircraft were used to reconnoiter troop movement. Behind the lines, a witch hunt was declared on spies. Countries also sought to infiltrate the opposition parties of their adversaries' governments to influence internal stability, and the Germans provided support for Irish militants and Russian revolutionaries. The Chemin des Dames. Is that even close? Chemin des Dames. Offensive. Crowned with success at Verdun, General Nivelle planned a large general offensive in spring 1917, focusing on the Aisne front and Chemin des Dames. Welcome back, Crash. How did that go? The Germans had already held an overlying position on Allied lines for 2 years and had installed heavy fortifications and an ingenious underground network. Launched on April 16, 1917, stalemate soon set in, and 200,000 men lost their lives in a matter of days. Mutinies broke out in a number of Allied units.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hamsterman, thank you for the follow and welcome. Welcome. The failure of the offensive became a symbol of the violence of trench warfare. Wow, these songs. To the front, to the front. It's a long way to Tipperary lyrics. To Tipperary lyrics. Okay, this must be a song. I am not familiar with this song. I have no idea how it should sound. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Onions indeed. I think there's going to be quite a few onions coming up here as we approach the finale. I really hope Carl's still alive, but it doesn't look good for Carl. It doesn't look good for Carl. At least he saved Marie. And Victor. Yeah, see, onions. Onions. Can't even think about Carl and Marie right now without onions. Thank you, Lamia. Thank you. Let me save that here. Got it. Thank you very much. Could we get a helmet? No, I guess we've got a helmet. Oh boy. Faster. No, you're not running very fast. Letter from a Russian officer. Crayon, April 8th, 1917. My dear wife, Elena Konstantinovna. Elena Konstantinovna. I am alive and well by the grace of God. We're still fighting, but this is nothing like I imagined. The mud is everywhere, and the battles are draining. My men are exhausted, and I'm having trouble to get them to fight. They have heard about what's happening, and they want to go back home. How are you? Are you safe? Your loving husband, Nikolai Alexievich. I definitely sang it wrong. Nice. Yes, 'cause it was sung. 'Cause it was sung. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is my first playthrough. And it seems like we're getting near the end, but I don't actually know. Oh, really? Okay. Do your thing. That's not... No. Yeah. Yeah, that did. Faster, faster. Sorry, I'm up on the mic there. I'm really looking forward to that OBS multi-platform update, installing that later. Getting a noise gate, getting some more filter support, scrolling text support. Oh, they added so many things. Oh, no, don't do that. Well, maybe the heart pound... Yeah, that happened too. I was gonna say maybe the heart pounding will help with the onions. Maybe it will help with the onions. Maybe not. I'm expecting many onions. Oh, bad. Oh, man. We are starting to have... I mean, if we had a death counter, it would almost look like a Dark Souls death counter at this point. Are you an ogre? And if so, how many layers do you have? I have 73. I lost you there, hamster man. I lost you. I've never used XSplit, Crash. I've never used XSplit. From what I understand, XSplit has a cleaner interface, but OBS is more extensible with its community support and lots of mods. I'm not sure that's accurate, but I think XSplit is known to be more polished and OBS is known to be more extensible. The multi-platform version I'm running is a beta, and they just updated it. I'm very excited. They're going from 0.10.1 to 0.11, and there's some big deal updates. Sorry. Yeah, awesome. Shred, okay. Shrek. Oh, Shrek. All right. Are you an ogre? You know what? The first Shrek is the only one I saw. Maybe the second one, but I can't remember the second one. Would you say that's accurate? XSplit is more polished? Oh, don't. It's not a time for that. Sorry. Russian identification tag. The Russian dog tag was hexagonal and supplied to soldiers by their host battalion. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. You don't... I'm not sure how anyone ended up here watching, but I thank you all for sharing in the experience. I'm very grateful for it. I was expecting to be streaming by myself for a long time. I'll watch your streams, man. I see you pop on. It's just always a tough time. I think you pop on a lot when I'm before I wake up, and when I have to head off to work, but I keep an eye out. And I still will. I'll pop in. You know I will, when I can. Russians on the Western Front were issued a wooden cartridge for storing personal identification papers, but the cartridge was generally used to keep matches dry. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. No! I guess we just need to move faster. All these fragile defenses. Come on. Was part of that strong enough? We're just dying. We're just dying. I'll pay more attention, but which part of this will actually hold up to the gunfire? I don't see. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know if that's heart pounding so much as teeth clenching, but it's somewhere in there. Oh boy, you're gonna have to move. No, faster! 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 Oh man! Ah, yes, we are just we are on the ball. We're on the ball here. Well, we are woo for what it's worth. You might even want to take a look at the OBS multi-platform because it's a completely different core from the main OBS. And it has, including this update that I'm looking forward to, has a bunch of lag adjustment settings. I just took a coffee break. Apparently I have not ingested enough of the coffee. As fantastic as this game is, whatever we finish up the night with after this, see if we can think of something that elicits a few smiles. Oh, man. I'm just not taking cues from my comrades here. Oh man. We are hiding behind a pile of corpses. We are climbing a pile of corpses. We are dying in a pile of corpses. I'm picturing everyone who's watching right now just doing repeated face palms. Really, Jay? Really? You were shot again? Really? Again? No, again? Are you kidding me? You would think from watching this that it would be impossible to play a game like Bloodborne, Mass Effect, or anything. And yet, death counter +1. Just start the death counter at 100 and let it tick. Just let it tick. Oh god. Soldier's ring. Aluminum ring handmade by a soldier. Soldiers often made rings out of recycled metal to send back home to their sweethearts. Oh boy. Yes, I'll get back. You take care of that. I'll get back. Oh no! You must move on. You must. There are one of my favorite discussions of game theory and patterns is Raph Koster. We talked about it a couple. I thought I was okay. Raph Koster, who did a lot of the original design on Star Wars Galaxies, has an excellent document on his website called The Theory of Fun, or A Theory. Come on now. I'm trying to dig fast. But he discusses quite a bit of that. How humans see patterns, how humans are pleased by patterns. Oh no, this is bad. Oh god, no. Where? I can't go up. Go up, no. Oh god. Is this the heart-pounding part? Because it's gonna beat me up. I'm gonna just focus here. Try not to talk. Try not to read chat. But you're absolutely right. Up, come on. Up, over, faster, over. Oh god, fast, down, over, faster. You must, no, very bad. Oh god. Dig like your life depended on it, because it does. Faster. Up, over, up. You must dig. Down. Oh god. Over. Up. Come on, man. You can do it. No. Same one. Down. Come on along. Oh, this is dreadful. I hope no one had to do this in the war for real. I feel like any second we've lost and it's just done already. There's no way. That little delay is gonna get us killed. Yeah. We gotta tighten it up. It's just gotta be tight. Up. Hurry. Over. Faster. Down. No, you're wasting time. Up. No. Oh my god. Come on, bud. You can do this. Oh, come on, you're almost out. Run. No! Man. Alright, yeah. Donna. That one's Donna's fault. I blame Donna. Oh, that guy in the... Yeah, that guy in the back. That was a sacrifice. Salute the guy in the back. He gave his life to push the cart. I don't want to get on the cart. I'm not dead yet. That was particularly cruel. What can we do? We can get off the cart? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I don't want to go on the cart. I don't want to go on the cart. Someone help us. Someone help us, please. Please. The soldier's trying to retreat. His commander won't let him. Wow. Wow. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god.
The blow was fatal. The Nivelle offensive was a bloodbath, a butchery. Soon, mutiny spread throughout the French infantry divisions, and the offensive was abandoned.
That hurt. That hurt.
Emile was jailed with the other rebels, waiting to be court-martialed.
That was a gut punch. That was a gut punch. Man. Really?
The dogs of war, man's best and most loyal friend, shared the same day-to-day as the soldiers. Whether carrying messages, saving the wounded, or sweeping for mines,
My god.
they never failed to fulfill their duty.
What?
Saint Miel, Emile's farm. Of course it is. Of course it is. It already is, man. It already is. That last scene. That last scene. In 5 seconds, it went from one end of the spectrum to another. Marie, Victor, Carl. Come on, Carl. Carl's not dead, is he? He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet.
Vas-y. Allez, garde. Allez, garde. Ok. Allez. Allez, garde. Allez, garde. Allez. Je vais t'en sortir, tiens bon. Allez. Allez, Carl. Non, 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 non.
Looks okay, hamster man. Looks okay. Come on, Carl. You're strong, Carl. You can do this. You You can pull through. Come on, Carl.
Voilà, c'est... Allez. Tiens bon, tiens bon. Allez, Carl. Oh. Allez, Carl. Voilà, c'est... Oh. Ça va aller, allez. Allez, Carl. Ça va aller, allez.
What does he need specifically? We need a first aid kit. Probably need it fast. Have you seen the first aid kit? It's that way? Okay, let's go. I'll read that later. Look like a gold bar or something. As much as I've been stopping to read, I don't think now's the time. That way. That way, come on, we need a first aid kit fast. Yes, maybe? What's in there? Okay. It's the other way? Really? You sure? Nothing in the boxes? Maybe down here? Carl, no! Carl! Come on. Carl, come on. There's gotta be something somewhere. There's gotta be something. No. No. First aid. Come on. Oh, God. Yes! Run! Run! Carl, no! Come on, Carl. Hang in there, Carl. We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, Carl. No. Carl. Come on.
Allez, Carl. Carl, tiens bon. Allez. Tiens bon, tiens bon. Allez, Carl. Voilà, c'est... Carl, tiens bon. Allez, Carl. Allez. Allez, Carl. Voilà, c'est...
Come on, Carl.
Tiens bon, tiens bon. Allez.
Oh, come on.
Carl, tiens bon. Ça va aller, allez. Allez.
This song. Had to be this song.
Allez, Carl. Carl, tiens bon.
Really?
Allez, Carl.
I can't even...
Allez, courage. Ça va aller, allez.
The onions are breaking down my quick time. Come on, Carl.
Allez, Carl.
Can't take it. I can't take it. I can't push the buttons right now, Carl. You're breaking my heart here. Jeez.
One look from the sun was enough for Carl to forget 3 years of war and exile.
No, let's stay home.
After weeks without news of Emile, Marie finally received a letter from her father.
Emile Chaillon.
Yeah, that was... For a QTE, that was pretty intense. Just the circumstances. Military justice. In uniform, soldiers were subject to military justice. 2,500 death penalties were meted out to punish disobedience and desertion. Of these, 650 were actually carried out, mainly at the start of the war. As the war progressed, politicians tried to limit the use of executions, especially those intended to set an example. Nevertheless, in the wake of Chemin des Dames mutinies, over 50 soldiers were still executed. Wow.
C'est l'heure.
It's not time. It's time. It's time. Come on. We don't need that. We don't need this right now. Well, I like the way you're thinking, We Are Woo. It is time. I could really do without an execution. This is rough. This is rough.
Dearest Marie, as the war ends for me, I have no regrets. I've seen too much horror. I hope fate has been more merciful to you. Our time on Earth is brief, and mine has been filled with so much joy that I can only be thankful for how much I've been blessed. Most especially for the wonder you brought into my life. This letter is my last. I've been found guilty by a military court for the death of an officer. It was not my intention to kill him. War makes men mad.
It does.
Though I failed, Carl,
No, you didn't.
I know my sacrifice has not been in vain. I fought for my country and my liberty. My honor is assured.
Yes, it is.
Since it is the will of God to separate us on earth, I hope we'll meet again in heaven. Keep me in your prayers. Your loving Papa. Always.
Even though their bodies have long since returned to dust, their sacrifice still lives on. We must strive to cherish their memory and never forget.
That was gut-wrenching. That was gut-wrenching. Wow. Sorry for all the onions. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for the pat on the back, the hugs. Wow. I don't have much to say. I don't have much to say right now. Yep. Oh, I mean, wouldn't be the first game. Wouldn't be the first game to bring it out, but I don't think I've ever quite had my gut ripped out like that. All of a sudden, too. All of a sudden. Wow. You weren't kidding, Hamster Man. Last 10 minutes. I wouldn't have said heart pounding. I'd have said gut wrenching. But I guess heart pounding works too.
Hungry for more, the war was not yet over. Its appetite was infinite.
Its appetite was infinite. They did a fantastic job on this game, huh? Not a lot of games like this. Maybe none. Maybe none. Yeah, I would definitely like to play something where I can smile. I would like to play something where I can smile. Next. That was fantastic, though. It's fantastic. It was worth it. Thanks, Hamster Man. Yeah, Crash, I was typing something and it fell apart. I can't really follow that up. We'll play something. But hey. Yes, my mother just brought up the last of the red wine. That's perfect. I just knocked my camera too. Oh boy. Did you get to see the end of that? Did you? Oh, wow. Yeah, Hamster Man, I know Lamia and Crash are aware, but my mother's in town visiting this week. She's been watching the stream, so she got to see that. She probably hasn't seen me break down like that in a while. Or I don't know. Let's just say in a while. Wow. Hey, Crash. Ding. Yeah, definitely going to take a small break before we switch games. But thank you all for being here. Thank you very much. What do you think? War. Yeah, hi Bionics, you did miss the end. But that also means you missed drowning in a flood of my tears, which might be a good thing. A good thing. I don't know who I dragged down with me just now, but it's got to be something light before we get to Saturday. We got to lighten it up before we get to